Ia, faatalafa atu ia tentafoga lenei ia ua maenei o ka'aloga NFL io i le Gold Coast sa faigei lea fo'i le fu'a NFL fu'a ka'aloga e ka'alo ai mo kamaiki ia go vavae aku a pe kau fa'alili mai au palagi lai kau fa'alili mai lau palagi ai gou agoa i ai ko'ako'a malia i ai ia o a'ogei o ke lefoli le ka'aloga lea o le NFL flag aga le la kaea malou lagoga o le mafafau o papalagi le mafafau ia ai o ke ko'a ma o ke ogasa'i pe ai ia ua makamaka ia le au Amerika me uli laga sau mai Amerika o Todd Gurley mai le LA Rams ia mo kaka ia ua fakoa ua lau iloa auā lakou kamai i mele o ka'alo le American football e fia milioga kālā o laga soifua kupe maua mai le NFL ia faapega foi ma le kamalo le goe ia Jesse Williams le iloa e pelea po se maoli e kamaloa ai gou fa'akalofa i ai o ke lagoga leai ma se hago mai a'u ia akoga pauā a'u ia o le Samoa ma kiva ia ma se kaka le iloa i le lau iloa i le laulagi ia le kei lei pe o le Rock peaga o lakou kafasi kakaluga i le maea i le WWE akogo e lau iloa ai kaika ia ai pe kai ia o a'ogei go le lefoli o ke lefoli lakapiliki o mageu o lefoli lakapiliki ia lea la'i o le lefoli le lakapiugi uma lakapiugi o ge o ke lefoli le mele o le American football ma lou vavae aku ai ia e fiagei o wa'u ia ua leva o ka'alo i ka'aloga ia o lakapi ma lakapiliki ga vaikeimi ia ua ova 5 akoge lau 55 kausaga ia ua levaga mafu ae o lea ua koe point sa foi loa ia o lea ua leali mai gei ia e ke laku lea mea ke fesoasoagi i ka'aloga o kamaiki ma o ke laku a fesoasoagi i palalagi o ke lau palalagi me Australia kafei o gai ke i loma ia aumia foi fa'aloma ia o gei o ke sika'i malo ligei i Australia o ke kalagoa foi ma faipule kalagoa mai gei ia ma le faipule i Queensland le miska o fale miska foi o fafine i gei Australia i gei Queensland sama kakalagoa i ga vaikeimi go auai le paki lea o le Labour Party aogei ua fa'aleali mai gei le mele ua kupu mai le vesi lea mai le kupu i 1,000 kausaga kegei fa'akou e mogi lava e leaga ulu palagi e kiga vavae aku le fa'ailogalago o le palagi ai au ai le leoleo e fa'alealiga o leoleo ia ua fale mai ngei lako whaingamala o ngei mo mai o e whangawenga i le folia o kaonga maro mai kau aku a mi o isi le foli pe fia fiu lako a mi o ia pe kau lui mai kai kau nungal malai alai mai kau makaka alai vava ai aku ai talang nanga lolang ka ika o ke whaio mea kia wa ia whaio su inga pasiu le foli ai si talang i le peo Samoa kia whaingei le a onga le foli ia ngai ko ke whaingawenga ko ke a onga whaakasi mai si Samoa ia mai wha Samoa ma ko makau au ngi ia walang wa uyo ola ie ngai ula o ke alfale o ke kalgo i wha Samoa i lo whale ma ke lo wha Samoa e ala mai le whakaunga kuspa ia o uyo ke le ola ia ke mafuka ma kaka Samoa panga le vai keimi le sa o lai mana o uso o kua whinge ma o ka mai o i ko makangi i apia i Samoa ngā vai keimi valu iwa awa sa whangau i Christchurch i New Zealand o la uia ke ngau whangau ai le ongo valu ia o leo ke soifua uia ngei o ke tango whapangu wha Samoa kama whaia i los se mea lai ki si upu whasi upu wha Samoa ia ngō whapapola i e lo vocabulary i o singe e ko whelolo e lo sima li wha Samoa a me e aloa whapangu kaita Broken Samoa ia o leo langanga i ngai I always watch how mai kawa mio o Palangi mai si a kongu a poliki mai si kaka ia seua ai mika pa vava aku Samoa ia mai kawa Samoa i si a kongu a Samoa ko i kikia kau kaval Samoa le si Samoa e apa i lunga le si Samoa lako le si Samoa fa ulei ma koso ina ia le kalanga lo kamaya so mai ia Samoa ia e kau apa ko le si Samoa lako le si Samoa ko ka ofi lalo ma koso ina ia menga lo ke vava ko i ngei Australia i si Samoa lako le si Samoa lai kama whailanga soifua lako le Samoa wha upuleanga iei whanau o kakaleanga o whako i lalo i ngā Samoa whaaleanga ai wa ke ua lafo upu ma leanga i le whangarawanga le vāo ia ma isi anga au whangarawanga awa le kalawa le lisi Samoa ngai pāla leo mo vavaku le ave le kala e whako i lalo ai lesi ai mongia e ko i lalo ai lesi Samoa al meanga leo langa ka koulawe kaka au mea loko ngu ai kaka ngā kaonga i o koa Samoa manu Samoa pe ale e ale koa Samoa manu Samoa ma si mea mafu ma se whaipaleo Samoa ia i le au whakasi se Samoa ia e maka vale ale Samoa le Samoa mea kwa le Samoa lui le Samoa a paua leo langa ni Australia whasangkau ale Samoa ma le si Palangi ka uma lo o langa nga o ke la kua ia nga o ua malo o la ke le alu selo ke le alu o ke au whakasa na ni Samoa e lai ki kilo ai e le isi ngā mea whape oia anga o ke le alu ngofo I lo ai of course not. My family's all in the cemetery. My mother, grandmother, my aunties, my uncles, my liuma, Ieses. Yo ke le angwa iai. O langa ngei, o la kakaia me maurang soifua. That's why you don't say anything on my videos. Bawang la kofi, bawang nga makwola. Isi aso saule si kami ki Samoa. Kau ai lo fale. Awa Samoa. Kami ki Samoa kle lope sa pe fio le vale piliang la ko. Ai fuala au. Awa kami. Pela wasa wanga sala o fai e kle lo ia kami. Kle mafuka e ia kami ki kle lo ko feme o mai ia kami. Au kami ki Samoa. Au ai e whaoso la ko mākua. Au ke le lo ia kaka. O wheme o ke e kau iei. Ai o se kaka mai makuhu I Samoa. Au ke le lo I kaka I Samoa. Ma liu ma makuai ngai Samoa. Leises. Yo foi ainga ia le mo kaka I le ngofo makofale I ngai Samoa. Fai mai o ainga ia. Akongu e makuai inga. Ai o ke le masangi ai o lo kingo mongi ma lo koko mongi ai o ke le masangi ai o me meanga ia makuai ngai o I asau ko ke la kou o ke le masangi ai lava lo kingo mongi ia whapenga foi isi makufanga makuai ngai o I apia ia masala ilua e ka oa o lo kingo mongi a makua o le masangi a whakasi. Yo mai ngei Australia ko kele lo makua inga ngei Australia Brisbane. Kua o le masangi sis. Ya uia ngau kaka mai makua o loko ngā vai kemi o ke masangi o le masangi ni kaka inga. Next door neighbor o le Samoa ngau le haloa whakalofa pawanga ke le masangi ia ia mo fiangi kausanga mo fiangi ke le masangi ia o make kal mo fa Samoa ia pawanga o ke le masangi ia ia langa ngei whapenga leo langa ia o kei pe aka ko palangi ko ke palangi le masangi lis palangi ia lava mo folisi fale next door le masangi lisi palangi yo le langa nga ngi le mo pe o Samoa nga vai kemi ile isengu e kasi masangi maka ke ngu yang ni Australia va ese maka le va la kaka fele uma ainga ma le lo lesi po fe e kawai lesi ainga ma lesi ka menga ngo walwai so elo ngafa yo malama ai po wai le ke ainga ya o ai foi o que le ainga ya se ngafa lesi fa se foi se lesi ngafa se au ngi ya mo pinga inga fa ngi fai ka longa kameki le auleng mangmalo ya lo kala uyo ya likai malo la ko tua tua ya lika ai ao kakai yo ia ele mau so manguia I ka longa I ka alo ia vai Ia vai king, kalo mo Samoa, kalo universite, langa whai o puli, le au isi au fili, pauanga, alo langanga, ia o whaki kingo, e seaunga, pauanga, ko kele kakau pēwa, whaki kuli, le mawhainga, ngā au se au fili, ia pauanga. But, I've played alongside a lot of international reps. I've played against a lot of good Kiwis, rugby league players. Played against and with a lot of Manu Samoa players who did really well. And back in the 80s, late 80s, 90s. Legends in their own right. But, I never became anything. I never amounted to anything. Tried to do refereeing. Didn't do anything either. But you just do what you do, make an extra cash here, bit of pocket money here, trying to survive coppers who just wants to put you in jail because they're rednecks, just looking for that promotion, an extra rank to get promoted. That's all they're looking for. They have no inclination to see whether they've committed justice or an injustice against somebody. They don't care. They're just interested in themselves, in their bonuses, where they get promoted, get a higher rank, get that extra car, that extra little bike that they want, just so long as they can get that extra prisoner on their track record. Yeah, got this guy. They don't care about whose lives they've destroyed. They're just looking for that promotion. That is the Prince of Police. That is a lot of police officers. Scums. Conscionable. Corruptible. Unscrupulous. Pure evil. So I found that out throughout my life. I have certain resentments because I've always felt that a lot of people who become police officers become police officers because they've got a grudge against some particular group or individual. So they become police officers because they want to get theirs back. So they always have that chip on their shoulders. So they become police officers for that reason. So they get somebody that reminds them of that person that they hate. The Aborigine, that Samoan, that Tongan, that Maori, that coloured person. When I was watching the American football, the Toa Samoa, you see all the Samoans driving everywhere with their flags. And then I was noticing the NRL Fox Sports. They were criticising the Samoan who retaliated against this Englishman who clipped him around the ears. And instead of supporting the Samoan, Luai, they actually turned on him and said, "Oh, what a mug, what a thug." Instead of saying that Radley guy was guilty of inciting the Samoan guy, for striking him first. That's an assault out in the street. But in a football game, contact sport. But the point is that they turned around and said, "Oh, that's Samoan, he's a thug." And then they even put, one guy said, "Oh, that's skid mark." They're saying that a Samoan is a skid mark. I mean, that's pretty much an insult because of the colour of his skin. He's brown, so obviously he's a skid mark because he's a smear of feces. That is a joke, but it's at the expense of the colour of the person. So people laugh at it and they enjoy laughing at it. But, you get that racism. I noticed that Samoans in America don't get along with Afro-Americans. I've noticed that. And I've noticed that NFL, Black Lives Matter in the NFL, that doesn't include Samoans. That's like, NFL's Black Lives Matter, it's only black people, not those people. Samoans are just like the Jews, everybody else hates them. That's alright, man. Blacks, there's Black Lives Matter, then there's the rednecks and their White Lives Matter, and then in between there's the Samoans and the Jews, and everybody hates them. The blacks hate them, the Muslims hate them, the white WASPs, white Anglo-Saxon Protestants hate them, and then they're together with the Mexicans and the Samoans, like everybody hates them. And I've noticed that when I was officiating today, you notice the resentment of people as I was officiating them and their kids. But you get that. But I do it. I've done it from rugby, I've done it for rugby league here in Queensland, I've done it in touch football, done it in American football. They're the same people, same types of people, and they're everywhere. And even police officers, they've got the same attitudes everywhere. But I was looking at my Porirua history book, and I remember when I was a kid being brought up in Porirua. If you go to Porirua, the history of Porirua history in Facebook, you'll notice that they're all brown people. They're Maoris. Now I remember as a Samoan being brought up in Porirua, we would always get targeted. Samoans, I would go to school, I'll have a fight every single day. I'll take on the Maoris, I'll take on the Tokelauans, I'll take on the whites, I'll take on anyone. I would have a fight lunchtime, and I would have a fight after school, and I would bash the shit out of anybody when I was a kid. Now you watch Porirua, mate, it is the Bronx. You would smack out anybody in Porirua. But that was my life growing up. I didn't have brothers. I had one sister. But I went to Winley School, primary school. I would have a fight almost every single day. That's my life. And growing up, still today, still fight. So I referee games every day. Still fight. Blacks, you could be Ukrainian. I see the neo-Nazis in Ukraine. I'll be still fighting them. I'll be pro-Russian if I had to deal with a Nazi trying to murder you in Donbass in your homes. I would fight them. As a Samoan, being born in New Zealand, brought up in Porirua, in the Bronx. Never took drugs. I went to university. Always trying to survive all the hatred. So my mother is buried in Beenleigh. Grandmother, family, But that's just a legacy of our journey coming to Australia. Always fighting every day. Aborigines, Asians, Arabs, blacks, whites, everyone fighting to survive. Still everyone. The worst of them all is the institutions. So you work within them in order to survive, knowing that in order to survive you have to work within them, knowing that you have enemies everywhere. Yeah, whatever. So what?